Hi, welcome back to Blessed Insights. I'm your host, Maddie. Today, we're going to dive into the spiritual dimensions of our lives and explore how faith intersects with our daily experiences. As we journey through Lent, we're shifting our focus beyond personal reflection and examining the powerful connection between Lenten practices and social justice issues. Lent is traditionally a time of prayer, fasting, and almsgiving. But these practices aren't just about individual piety. They're also deeply connected to how we engage with the world around us, particularly those who are marginalized in suffering. Let's start with fasting. Often we think of fasting as abstaining from food, but Lent invites us to a broader understanding. What are we truly hungry for? What are the appetites that distract us from God and from our responsibility to our neighbors? Perhaps we need to fast from consumerism, from the constant barrage of media that desensitizes us to suffering. We might fast from indifference, from the comfortable routines that keep us blind to injustice. This type of fasting opens our eyes to the needs of others and fuels our desire to act. Think about the global food crisis. While we may choose to fast from certain foods, millions around the world have no choice. Lent challenges us to consider this disparity and to ask, what can I do to alleviate hunger and promote food justice? Then there's prayer. Lent is a time for deeper communion with God, but it's also a time for intercession. Our prayers should not be limited to our own needs. We are called to lift up the voices of the voiceless, to pray for those who are oppressed, and to seek God's justice in a world that often seems unjust. Consider the ongoing struggles against systemic racism, poverty, and environmental degradation. These are not just political issues. These are moral issues that demand our prayerful attention. Lent invites us to ask, how can my prayers translate into concrete actions that promote justice and healing? Finally, almsgiving. Traditionally, almsgiving involves giving material resources to those in need, but it also encompasses giving of our time, our talents, our advocacy. Lent calls us to move beyond charity to solidarity, to recognize our interconnectedness with all of humanity. Think about the plight of refugees and immigrants. Lent challenges us to extend hospitality and compassion, to welcome the stranger as we would welcome Christ himself. It begs the question, how can I use my privilege and resources to create a more just and equitable society? Lenten practices, when viewed through the lens of social justice, become powerful tools for transformation. They challenge us to confront our own complicity in systems of oppression and to become agents of change. This Lent, let's not give up chocolate or social media. Let's give up indifference. Let's fast from injustice. Let's pray for the marginalized. And let's give of ourselves, not just our resources, to build a world that reflects God's love and justice. Remember, Lent is not just about personal penance, it's about communal transformation. It's about recognizing that our faith calls us to act, to speak out, and to work for a world where all God's children can thrive. Thank you for joining us on Blessed Insights. May your Lenten journey be a time of deep reflection and meaningful action. Until next time, may God bless you and guide you in the pursuit of justice and compassion. As always, stay blessed and have a great day on purpose. I love you all.